Hey, what's up everybody? Welcome to the Heels Corner. So today we're going to be having another top 10. So if you enjoy it, please make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. And let's get right into it. The WWE can be known for getting extreme, but sometimes it gets a little too real and wrestlers end up getting severely injured. Here are 10 WWE wrestlers who almost died in the ring. Number 10, Sabu. Okay, now look, everyone knows that crazy shit happens in ECW. The wrestling promotion basically encourages fatal injuries. This was definitely the case for Sabu, who was in a match with Taz. Taz had the surname Human Suplex Machine, and it was made apparent why when he would deliver a scary suplex to Sabu into the corner turnbuckle where there was a table set up. Sabu's cranium crashed into it, neck first, and Sabu was very lucky to still walk out of that arena alive, but he did have a broken neck. Number 9, Taz. Okay, well since Taz broke someone else's neck, let's talk about when he got his neck broken. Now Taz would go on to not be new to broken necks as he suffered a number of them in his career, and the first time he broke it was in ECW when he received a spike pile driver from Dean Malenko and Too Cold Scorpio. He was somehow able to finish the match and was then rushed to the hospital immediately after. According to officials, it was a miracle that Taz managed to survive after receiving that pile driver. Number 8, Brock Lesnar. Someone please tell me why a 6'3", 286-pound man felt the need to perform a shooting star press off the top rope. Like, Brock, buddy, you are not James Ellsworth. You do not have the figure to do this kind of stuff. Unfortunately, nobody told him this, so in a WrestleMania match with Kurt Angle, he tried to perform one, only to completely mess up the move and land on his head with the full force of his weight coming crashing down on him. And now I guarantee you, if this man didn't have such strong neck muscles, he would have never conquered the streak. That's an interesting thought, huh?
Do it, Cole! Oh my God!
Number 7, The Big Show. And speaking of big men falling on their head, what's worse than a 300-pound man falling on their head? How about a 400-pound man falling on their head? In a match with Big Daddy Cole, Kevin Nash, Nash attempted his jackknife powerbomb only to realize that the world's largest athlete was way too heavy, and he ended up dropping the Big Show right on his head. God damn, 400 pounds pushing down on your head. I'm already dying out here, guys, and we're only on number 7. Number 6, Marty Gardner. Triple H is one of the greatest professional wrestlers of all time, but he has made some slip-ups in his past, and this was a major one. At a taping of WWF Superstars, Triple H went for the infamous move, only for it to end terribly. Apparently Gardner hadn't received the memo about how this move worked, and it clearly showed, because when Gardner would end up landing on the top of his head and injuring his neck, guys, it looks deadly. I featured it in my top 10 banned moves video. Like, just look at this. Number 5, Darren Drozdov. Now, a lot of you guys probably don't even recognize that name, and this is legitimately why. So I couldn't even find footage of the horrible incident that happened because it doesn't exist. So working in a match with D'Lo Brown, Droz became the victim of a deadly running powerbomb. The match was taped for the October 7, 1999 edition of SmackDown, but it was never shown because Droz actually ended up fracturing discs in his neck. He lost sensation in all of his limbs and he would be put in a wheelchair. This unfortunately marked the end of Droz's career, and although he continues to live, he may never walk again. Number 4, Stone Cold Steve Austin. So everybody knows about this move, the move that ended it all, the pile driver. So thanks to the late great Owen Hart, Austin received a deadly pile driver when he landed on top of his head and was immediately paralyzed. Being the professional that he is though, he was able to regain himself so he could roll up Hart for the win. But it really is a miracle that Austin was able to walk out of SummerSlam in 1997, and people say that if Austin's neck was a few more inches down, the move would have been terminal. Number 3, Tyson Kidd. Okay, so the last 3 entries on this list really make me cringe just because it sounds extremely painful. But back in 2015, Tyson Kidd and Cesaro had become a pretty great tag team, but unfortunately Samoa Joe in a match hit Kidd with his infamous finisher, the Muscle Buster. After that, Kidd's career was not looking so great, and he received a combination of neck and spinal injuries. Tyson Kidd actually took to Twitter and tweeted that only 5% of people receiving that combination of injuries survive, and Kidd was lucky to be a part of that. Number 2, Joey Mercury. Okay, watching this clip is hard to watch, but I'm gonna throw it in anyway. So yeah, sure, wrestlers are used to getting smashed in the face all the time. There's chairs, kendo sticks, tables, whatever it may be. But a ladder? Joey Mercury was the receiver of a ladder to the face at WWE's Armageddon in 2006. Jeff Hardy hit Mercury in the face with a ladder. And no, it was not just Hardy swinging the ladder at his face. It was Hardy jumping off the top rope on the end of the ladder, only for the other end to swing up and hit Mercury's face, leading into a very disturbing blood mess. And it basically fucked up his face. Guys, just look at this clip.
Double noggin knocker. Jeff Hardy. Oh my! Wow! Everywhere. Oh my goodness. Joey Mercury.
And number 1, XPac. Okay, I guarantee you're gonna cringe at this one. I didn't even know about this one until I heard about it, and when I was reading it, I was like, oh no, dude. So Sean Paltman, aka XPac, received the nastiest accident on this list. During an event in 2013, X-Pac went for his finisher, the Bronco Buster, where he would miss and land on the ropes. And at first, everyone was like, okay, he missed the move and he's just sitting on the ropes. But no, Waltman literally tore his ass open. Yes, X-Pac tore his rectum and lost an insane amount of blood. He would have died if he hadn't gone to the hospital after the match. X-Pac just became my favorite member of DX because if he was able to finish a match with a tore butt, that's some determination right there.
This is where it happened.
Oh, he was going for that.
Yeah.
It still scares me, but those were the top 10 wrestlers who almost died in the ring. But by the way, guys, I just want to say we are 4 subscribers away from 100. So if you enjoyed this video, please make sure to give it a like, comment, and subscribe because we are so close. Thank you all for your support and the love. I really do appreciate it. But if you guys enjoyed this, like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you all in the next video.